This special edition of 2020 continues. Once again, Diane Sawyer.
Let's pick up again where we left off. The actress who's had a little too much tequila, panicking as a drug lord takes her out into the dark. We think this is the path they walked toward a bungalow that has a bedroom.
When we turned around and we were alone, out of anybody's sight, I was waiting for him to make a move or just to grab me probably in a different way. You know, man, I had no idea what intentions. You know, in my head, it was everything happened in my head. And my partners couldn't do anything.
What would you have done if he'd made a move?
Oh my God,
You must have thought about it.
I don't know. Those seconds were crucial for me. I thought everything. Of course I did think about it. I don't know, Diane, I don't know.
Woozy, terrified, she says he did something startling. He simply tried to steady her on her feet.
I knew he was not gonna try to make a move or something that would harm me.
What do you mean? How did you know?
Just the way he very gently put his hand on my elbow.
And she says in that moment, sort of like in the movies, somebody a little wobbly tried to say something a little brave.
I actually got the guts to tell him, I said, this is now or never, and if I don't say it right now, I might not have another opportunity. And if I say it, this might be my last words. So I asked him, I said, amigo, while we were walking, amigo, just don't forget what I said on my tweet originally. You're a powerful man. You can do something good.
Including, she maintains, telling him she wanted a way to acknowledge victims of organized crime.
I was literally dying inside. And I thought if he gets mad, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I didn't took my eyes out of him, you know, and he didn't took his eyes out of mine. And he said, that's good, amiga, you have a great heart. Do it. And he said, I'm not staying here. You won't see me tomorrow. I never stay where my guests are for their security, and mine as well. So you won't see me again. Thank you so much for giving me one of the best days. Thank you.
With that, the dangerous drug lord vanishes.
And then when we said goodbye, he hugged me and he gave me a kiss.
She says she pretty much staggered into a room where all 4 of the guests had beds. This is one of the rooms at the Ecological Reserve. We don't know if it was like hers.
I fell asleep and I was like, oh, what should I take off? Nothing. What if we have to run, or what if we, and of course, because, you know, I'm the only woman there. I think probably 1 hour later, the lawyer came in and said, come on, up.
And then, like one of the heroines in her telenovela, she takes the wheel, trying to outrace the storm clouds and the threat of being discovered. She says they ask her to drive them down the mountain past all intruding eyes.
Because mostly when they see women driving, they don't stop them. And I said, of course, yes.
When they're back in Los Angeles, Sean Penn has another idea. Get El Chapo to send answers to his questions on videotape for his magazine article. She says she still wants Penn to help support her movie project and rationalizes that maybe getting something on tape from Chapo is a good backup plan.
Because we don't know if the guy can be killed the next day. So maybe we can base the movie on this article.
Before long, she's told about the package that's arrived, a cell phone in it.
Which I have, this is the original something he said, the video. This was the actual one that he was taped with.
Es exclusivo para la señorita Kate del Castillo.
His first words, this is for Kate del Castillo. As the tape rolls for 17 minutes, you see the master drug lord, the man they call the king of the mountains, stumbling, trying to figure out what looks good on TV. Should he do it without a hat? No, the hat goes back on. He shaves his mustache. The whole thing a strange tableau. When he talks, the roosters crow. His answers are halting as he says drug dealing is necessary for economic survival in Mexico. She says she's just stunned that he sent this tape because she asked.
I was being pressured by Sean to get the video. So when I saw it, I was moved. I was really moved.
You're moved by his...
I was moved by him doing this for me, sending it to me, and all the risk that, it's just crazy. We've never seen a video of him.
And later, she will learn that just days after she and Pan left the mountain, the government moved in on Chapo with helicopter gunships and Marines on the ground. She says she heard of one report that there was an exchange of fire in villages nearby. Innocent people were killed or wounded. And the woman who has written about her country suffering so much from violence says she thinks about this moment because she worries this one's on her.
There were many things that happened after we left, and for that I will always be sorry.
Because of the lives lost?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. There's so many innocent people that is dying, and just to think that because of me being there led to something like that, that's something that I'm gonna have to live with.
Coming up next, is she worried El Chapo thinks she put him in jail? And is the Mexican government threatening to put her in jail too? Why?